Welcome to the social circle where creators come together to turn ideas into impact and goals into a reality. I am Candace, and this is
Jennifer, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for being here wherever you are in the world. We truly appreciate your time you spend with us here on today's amazing episode. As always, Candace, we're going to talk about something that everyone wants to know the answers to. What is that today?
heck yeah, how to make money online, right? Last week's episode, we talked a little bit about it, but today we're kind of going to get into the beginner like the best ways that we have seen for beginners to monetize their content because everybody wants to make money online, but unless you buy somebody's course, they don't want to explain it to you, right? Like
Exactly.
they don't want to help you get there. There's so many options, like so many options to make money online. There's,
Unlimited.
there's pressure to monetize immediately, whether that's internal pressure or external, right? If you're
Exactly.
comparing yourself to people, or if you're just telling yourself, like, I need to do this, this needs to happen, right? And then, like we did in the very beginning, pushing stuff that you don't even understand yet. And you can't help people unless you fully understand it. And, you don't need seven different income streams when you start out here. Trust me, I've tried
You're just
all at
throwing
once.
yourself to the wolves with that kind of thinking.
Exactly. You just have to find one thing that actually works, one thing that sticks, and then you add something else.
Exactly.
So that's what we're going to talk about today is beginner monetization that actually makes sense for you.
Yes, I think today's episode is you just need to remember this one awesome circle hack, guys. It is a real quick tip that we're going to give to you. You take that information, do what you will with it, try it out, and definitely let us know if it helps you. So I think with what Candace just said is you don't need those seven income streams right off the bat. You just need one that actually works. That's what we're going to focus on today. So don't monetize everything. Monetize what actually connects.
Mhm.
You need to look at your content, whatever you've gotten to this point. If you're brand new, we'll help you through that. But if you've been listening to us for a while and you've been trying out these ideas we've been sharing with you, go back through the content that you've already made. Look at what someone has saved or what someone has shared and review, go through it, see why did they do it? What information did you give? And is there something in that information that you can get money from?
Right.
Can you charge for the idea that you're helping someone else with? Is there more details that you can offer that'll lead the people to another thing that you can get something from, like affiliate links? I think that's one of the things we're going to talk about, right, Candace?
Yeah, affiliate links, honestly, because it's the most basic and easiest barrier to entry when it comes to making money online. And you know, it's the easiest way for you to promote things that you already use, promote things that you're already sharing with people. So here's a couple of examples for the circle hack, right? If you posted a video about a desk that you made from scratch and you post this video about it, every time people are asking you how it was made, they're asking you for blueprints, blah blah blah. Hey, there's your monetization right there. There's one way to monetize. If you post your get ready with me and everybody's always asking about your mascara, another way for you to monetize. If you're helping other parents, like with toddlers or whatever, and that another way to monetize cooking, cleaning. There's so many options out there. So that's why we say for the circle hack, look at the content that you're already posting, look at the saves, the shares, the comments, and pull what you can monetize from there. And that's what we're here to help you with, honestly. That's why we have the Social Circle VIP, because everybody is going to be different. Everybody is going to be different, and we can help you get to that point of figuring out what yours is. But let's talk about affiliate marketing, Jennifer, because like we said, it's the lowest barrier, right?
Yeah,
There you don't
basically With it being that it's so hands off for you, basically, from the jump, you don't have to create your own thing right away. That's the best part that I think drew me into learning about affiliate marketing is that it was something someone else had put the work in. Now I'm just the middle person, connecting the person who needs the thing I know about and the other person selling the product, and I'm getting a little piece of the pie, which there's nothing wrong in that. If you're trying to get into this from the very beginning, not knowing anything, go with what you love. Like Candace just said, those are great examples. You're already doing these things, using these products. Now you just need to go to the product website, find the affiliate information, and start working from there. You are not responsible for any of what comes after. You're just giving
Right.
this product to a person, connecting that dot for that other one, and that's about it, which I think that's what we were really drawn in with when we first got started.
Yeah, we didn't have to worry about customer service. We didn't have to worry about anything, right? Charlie and I, my husband and I, were Amazon affiliates. If somebody purchases a product based off of our videos or whatever, then they go to the brand. They go to Amazon with any issues or any refunds or anything that goes wrong with the product. That's not something you have to worry about fixing, which is a lot different than if you created the product, right? So, very easy to do. Amazon is a really low kind of barrier to entry into affiliate marketing. And again, if you want to start Amazon or if you're thinking about Amazon, come join us in the Social Circle VIP because that is what my husband and I do full time. And we've been doing it for about 6 months now, and we've learned a lot. So, another way is just give it a goog. Find your favorite brand, right? Your computer you use, your microphone, your
Your
makeup.
camping gear, your fishing gear, right? Everything
Eh.
that you're using daily, I guarantee you, 90% of those companies, they offer an affiliate program.
And if the company doesn't offer an affiliate program, there are other ways that you can get into UGC and affiliate marketing with those products. So, don't, if you give it a Goog and they don't have an affiliate program, there are other ways that you can find affiliate programs likely for that product. So, how do you do that without being annoying?
That greasy oil salesman, ooh, or used
Yes.
car sales guy. We don't like that. We don't want that.
Yeah. And listen, we talked about this a lot in last week's episode. So make sure you go back and check that out. But the biggest thing is show. Don't sell. Don't get on there and talk about how good something is. Get on there and show people how good something is. Something you use in your regular everyday life, your coffee pot. Think about from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed at night and all of the affiliate links that you could be talking about in your content, in your stories, and selling things that you use on a daily basis that you know, like, and trust. And now you're going to get other people to know, like, and trust them.
One of my favorite creators that I absolutely obsess over with how they create their content around this affiliate link process is Mason Owens. I think it's
Oh, the social dad.
the social dad on
Yeah,
Instagram, on
we love
TikTok, on
him.
YouTube. The dude is everywhere. Currently, my most favorite obsession that he is doing right now is
His
community
neighbors.
service. He's going to neighbors' houses, cleaning their yards and restoring them, using products that he has purchased himself. I'm sure he has
Right.
somehow worked out deals with other businesses in order to, compensate what he's done or something along those lines. My favorite thing is the Ryobi brand.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he has so many things. Specifically, he goes through and he shares all of the yard care tools that he has from Ryobi. And he does have some of his content does show paid ad, which you can tell that that's where he's going to get the compensation from because somebody's
Mhm.
going to see it and more than likely go to his page, open up the link and go buy the thing. Then he's going to get a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
That's where this is where the hardest part for you guys as the creator is that research part. That's
Yeah.
the step that so many of us miss me included.
Or get
And I
stuck in.
think
Yeah.
I think when you link the dots between the thing you love using the most for whatever your passions are and the website and the company that offers this affiliate option, it's just the time that it's going to take you to figure that out. And then the other part of it is showing that authenticity of using the thing that helps you out, and that builds that connection with your audience that we've already talked about how to do. It all just kind of goes together. So it's a very large pool of information, but when you follow the right process to get there, the affiliate marketing piece of this can become so simple. We make it a lot harder than it should have been in the
Because we
beginning.
overthink, because we all overthink. Yes,
Yeah.
audience, I'm talking to you because you know you're doing it. But think easy stuff, right? Things that I actually use as a mom, as a dad, as a wife, as a coworker. Like you can use that in any scenario. Stuff that made my life easier this week, stuff that made my kids' lives easier this week, stuff that made my dog's lives easier this week. It could be literally anything. And that's why affiliate marketing is kind of like that very first barrier to entry. And after that, after you get good at that, then you can focus on brand deals. And brand deals are kind of tricky because everybody thinks you have to have this huge following to get brand deals, but you don't. You just need good, consistent content and proof that you can influence people. Yes, I said it, influencer. Okay. That's what we're all out here doing. We call ourselves content creators, but you're really influencing your audience to follow you. You're influencing them to purchase something that you use. You're influencing them to trust you because you're sharing your life, right? So it's not about having 100,000 followers because trust me, I see people getting brand deals all the time that have 200 followers on Instagram, that have 70 followers on Instagram. You don't know. That's just one surface level of what they have. You don't know if they've got a YouTube, a Facebook, a community, blah, 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 blah. So
Yeah.
you don't need X amount of followers to work with brands. Now, maybe some of the bigger brands, right? But
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of different ways you can work with brands. Gifted, right? Where they say, "Hey, I really want to send you this. Try it out. Let us know what you think. And if you like it, share it with your audience." We get a bunch of those personally. Like, "Hey, if you like it, blah blah blah." And then
And that's how
from
you got started with that too, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, I mean, let me tell you all something. This week alone, we've gotten a $700 bounce house, which I've shared in my content. And two, this morning we woke up to two ride on cars for our grandson for his birthday tomorrow, from a company. These are two $300 electric ride-ons, guys. Like that's how you get started. And again, it's taken time. I didn't step into it and people were sending me a bounce house, right? I stepped into it and people were sending mascara and face lotion and clothing, that kind of stuff. And then the more you grow and the better you get, the more they will send you things, right? And that turns into paid brand deals where you can start charging people for your content, right? And you know where beginners mess it up?
Chasing that brand a little too early.
Amen.
It's because you're in such a rush, right? You have this internal desire to reach that goal immediately. We got to let you know it will not happen in 24 hours from starting this idea. I promise
Hmm.
you, you will get there. It may take 24 months. It may take 24 weeks. You don't know. I don't
Right.
know your process for how you go about what you're trying to do here. But you do need to remember saying yes to everything is also not the answer, right? You got to pace yourself out with how you're going to accept things. It doesn't have to be. I know Candace, you're a whole different thing.
Right.
I myself, if I were to get, I think I was actually getting kind of the same deals that you were being offered, where it was jewelry for me. People were offering me makeup, clothing, jewelry, and they're like, "This would be great for your mom account," and I'm like, "Eh, not
Right.
really." I
Doesn't
don't
fit in.
feel
Yeah.
like I wear a lot of this that you're telling me would look good as a review prop item. So I would say no. I'm like, I'm going to pass on this, but I appreciate it. Anything in the future, I'll reach out.
Yeah,
Um,
because people can see through that. They can see right through that crap.
yeah.
They can see, you know what I
If it's
mean?
not
Like,
comfortable for you, they know it.
exactly. And another big thing, which we did a lot of research on, we had some community members that were trying to do whitelisting and usage rights, right? Those
Yeah.
are things you've got to understand. You've
Oh
got to
yeah. Don't
understand. And they're
don't
going to
blindly
be
say
different
yes.
for everybody. They're going
Yeah.
to be different for everybody. I'm in a community of Amazon creators, and we all charge differently for our brand deals because we're all at different levels, right? Nobody's path is the same as yours. So remember that, but understand what usage rates are. And again, if you need help with that, that's why our community is there. So come on over and join us.
I definitely agree with that. I think, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because your angle is very important to put through. Your content will create the follower count, right? So whatever
Right.
you're going to create content wise, eventually you're going to have a larger following and you'll eventually receive better and bigger brand deals if that's your thing. Again, this is all dependent on how you choose to come across it. I know when we were getting started, a lot of the influences that, at least that I was seeing, was just about affiliate marketing and push this product. And I know for Candace, she'd always been wanting to do the brand deals. Like that was always her focus, apart from learning affiliate marketing. So I think I'm glad that we personally went through these steps because we've learned so much from those experiences. And this is something that we really didn't get told a lot about from other people who were making their money with affiliate marketing as an example.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that your experience with brand deals has pretty much opened up your portfolio for so much more. And you're definitely the go-to when I have questions for that kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going on our first really big one this weekend. We're going on
So
a
excited.
Virgin Voyages and TikTok sponsored 3-day cruise to the Bahamas, guys. Like
Heck yeah.
this is 4 years in the making. So it's been
And
a
it's
it
well deserved.
thank you. It's been a long time coming, but that's you have to kind of learn all of these things. And the better you get and the more you do, the bigger the brands get, honestly. And they don't pay for followers because my TikTok is my lowest amount of followers out of all of my social media. So
And yet
if
you're getting a brand deal from a TikTok, right?
correct. So, and it's not even a platform that I post super consistently, right? Like I try and post there every day, but really Instagram and YouTube are big ones. So it does your followers don't matter. Brands pay for content that works. They pay for content that will convert. And they pay for creators that can think outside of the box and they be different. So just
Because in
keep
the
that in
long
mind.
run, those creators, those brands, the brands are wanting to get as much money out of us as possible. So whatever creator has the best idea and brings the best money, that's the one getting the reward. So just
Yeah.
think those things through when you're trying to decide affiliate marketing versus getting brand deals. Another thing that you could possibly start to monetize is a low ticket digital product. Candace, what are those things like?
Oh, geez. This is not something that you want to start first, right? You want to kind of learn the other things first. But these are things going back to looking at the circle hack, like we talked about, the content that you're already making in the comments. What are people asking? What are they saying? Right? These could be checklists, templates, mini guides, how-tos, like with instructions, right? You made a desk, people you go viral, people want to know how you made it. A how-to breakdown, boom boom boom, you can sell that for however much money, $100, $20, whatever each. You solve one problem in these low ticket digital products. One problem. And trust me, I made this mistake, guys. I made this mistake. I had a whole kit and it was super overwhelming for people. Super overwhelming because I was giving them so much information trying to solve all these problems at once. You just pick one problem. Pick one problem. Don't build a whole course. Don't build a whole community unless that's, unless you got time, number one, and unless that's your ultimate goal. You don't need a huge course. You need a $7 solution to a problem that you've already solved. You've already fixed, you already know how somebody can fix it. And that's why they're going to come to you. They're going to buy your low ticket digital product and you're going to make money that way. Of course, you got to promote it after that. But
Marketing is another piece.
yeah. But we're just talking monetization right now.
Yeah.
So, because that's a whole, I could talk all day about brand deals too. We're going to have to do a whole episode about that because I think we've worked with almost 1,000 brands at this point with
You've been
Amazon.
through a lot. I
So,
think
but
my favorite thing about what you said is don't, don't build out that whole course yet. And I think this is where a lot of us, one, we're so very excited. We learn it initially about what these options are to make money online through digital whatever, that we just jump right into starting out those hard, complicated courses, those
yep,
difficult funnels, those unreliable email marketing skills, right? These are all things everyone just gets so pumped up for, but don't really fully understand it quite yet. That's
right,
where we want you to ignore early on what not to do first.
right. Like buying an LLC, getting a $300 funnel program, right? Promoting a high ticket offer that you don't really understand and you
Hmm.
have no audience trust. They don't, if you don't know what you're talking about, they won't either. Another one is trying to do too much at once. Guilty, guilty.
But
You
that
trying,
all comes from a good place of just wanting to succeed quickly. And I think we
right.
get so involved in the idea of, well, I need this money today, tomorrow, in the next week, and it's going to blow up. It's going to be amazing. You got to slow yourself down for a minute and go through the process first. What we offer in our community is not this super fast, super rich, super quick crap. We don't like that.
Right.
We want you to have this, whatever it is you're after, to sustain your family, to sustain your lifestyle for the rest of your life. We want this to be something you build out from the ground up, from foundation to the beautiful display that it's going to become, because this is how you're going to build your life
Yep.
and support everything that you're trying to do. If you continue to jump through the hoops of so many different shiny objects just to try to make a buck online, you'll never make 1 cent.
Yeah. And if you're looking at your content and you're like, man, you guys gave me that circle hack, but I do funny lifestyle content. Like, no, I don't have anything in there that I'm teaching people. I don't have anything in there that blah, blah, blah. Hey, affiliate links in your stories because your stories are where you sell, anyways. If we're being honest, your stories are where people are going to click the link because people that are watching your stories trust you more
They are
inherently.
your avid,
They're
yep, they are
taking
your
the
avid
time.
follower.
Exactly. So you've got to build that trust. You've got to build up that consistency and the proof that you can do all of it. And um, it's you don't have to have it in your reels. You don't have to have it in your TikToks, but you can sell in your stories
For
and
sure.
things that you use, an outfit you wore in a video, something that was in the background. It's easy as taking the video, the reel that you've already published, and then putting it in your stories and attaching an affiliate link. Hey, if you like this shirt, you can get it here. And it's not going to be huge. It's not fast. Nothing about this is fast, my friends. I love you all, and I am telling you, if you remember nothing else from this episode, it's not fast, but it does work.
Yeah.
It does work. As long as you don't give up, it works.
Through baby steps, it definitely will start the payoff eventually. You will get
Yeah,
there. I think what we would really like to have right now, I want to plug our group because we made this group after stumbling ourselves through so many of these different processes, learning affiliate
absolutely.
marketing, learning digital product, learning how to build a website, all these things, creating content, creating products for people and nobody buying anything. We want to let you know that if you're sitting there and thinking, okay, but what do I do first?
Right.
Well, that's why we're here for you. We want to walk you through and even hold your hand while you're trying to figure this out. We do this inside of our VIP community on mapping out your content, on
Hmm.
mapping out and figuring out your audience problems,
Right.
your easiest monetization path. How are you going to get that cash a little bit faster than if you're doing this
Your
by yourself
easiest. Right,
or
exactly.
easiest?
Your easiest, not the easiest one that we think, but the one that's going to work for you best. We want
Yes.
it to personally help you through this so it doesn't overwhelm you because it will. It definitely
Hmm.
will. And you'll overthink it. But that's why we'll be there to tell you focus.
Stick with it, guys. Don't give up yet. You are on the right path. I think the biggest step that you took was actually listening
Yep.
and churning your thoughts a little bit around some of the ideas that we shared today. Mostly, we want you just to think about it. And if it's something that it's not going to leave you alone, I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe to our channels, all the channels, right? Everywhere we are on all the podcasts.
All of them. Yeah. Anywhere. iHeartRadio,
Anywhere you
anywhere you listen to
podcast.
your pods, you can catch
Yes,
us.
hit
And then
subscribe, guys. Come back and check it out. If you are interested in getting inside the VIP community, I want you to enter Candace.
VIP, because you
VIP.
want to be a VIP. Let's
You want
get
to be a VIP member and get inside of our community where we will reach out and help you as an individual, not as a giant conglomerate of people looking for something.
right.
We want you to check us out. And I think if you pick one episode or one thing from our episode today, just find out more information about that. Start there. Go in and ask us more information. If you want to DM Candace, she is on Instagram, Just a Blended Wells. I am on Instagram at Jen_Radolak, Radolak. We also have our own Instagram for our Social Circle VIP group. So you'll find us under there as well. If you want more details, message any one of us. We are there. We are personally responding to those DMs. We do not have bots. We do not have assistants. This is me and Candace doing the hard things,
And we
which is what
want to help
builds
you. We want to help you get there faster, cheaper, and stronger than we did.
for
That's why
sure.
we're here. So please come and join us, drop us a line, ask us questions, leave comments right here in our YouTube video,
For sure.
anywhere that you can hit us up, just do it because that's we want to help you.
Yes. You don't need to be ready. You just need to start testing.
Amen. And you know what, guys? Have a great week.
Oh yeah. Have a great week.